So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. So in the beginning there will be, thank you. In the beginning there will be a lot of text, but that's slow, so we're gonna skip that. So Miguel, do you mind telling us a little bit about the plot of the game?
Well, basically, it's if you know Princess Bride, it's kind of like that, where it's a grandpa telling a story to his grandkids. He wants to tell a different story about some guy from some place named Hyrule. We don't know what he's talking about.
What
They
place?
want to hear a different
What place?
Hyrule.
Okay, never heard of that. I don't know what it is.
No, so they say they've heard that story too many times, so they want to hear a different story. So Grandpa tells them about Blossom Tales.
And what is Blossom Tales? I mean, it's like a kingdom, but what kind of kingdom? Like, who are the main people who live there?
Why is he Lily? Is the main character. She's just a girl in Blossom Kingdom. But today's a very special day for her, as you'll see right now. She's it's more special than a birthday, like Grandpa says, but you'll see right now.
Yeah, so she actually becomes a knight, and she wanted to be mentioned as Sir Lily, which is pretty interesting. So I do have a little question about it, because I kind of know the answer to the question, but I just wanna let chat and everyone watching know. So Lily is the main protagonist in the game, but Lily has a brother, as we could see in the opening cutscene. So why did you decide to go for Lily?
Just from the start, we decided we would do a growth protagonist. One reason, obviously, just to be a little different. You know, every Zelda has always had a Link as a male protagonist, but thought we'd mix things up and go with a girl instead.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna pick up this potion. With the new route we have, we actually don't have to pick it up, but I'm just gonna pick it up for safety. It's really convenient at this point. And later on, like fairly soon, we will actually see the first big sequence break already. And it actually skips like 60% of the game. I'm very sorry, Miguel. I know you worked hard on this game, making it and designing it, but you know, we're speedrunners who wanted to do things fast. So here was a little bit of RNG manipulation. The rats spawn randomly, but if you stay to the left, they will mostly spawn to the right. I've only seen a couple of instances where just one rat spawns above you and the rest all to the right. So that was the first part. That is a little bit of a manipulation, which works fine, and it's actually quite consistent.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just did most of the writings and a little bit of design, so I wouldn't know any of that. Maybe Tyler.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, was it Tyler or Rob who did most of the design?
It was mostly them two, because they both can program, you know.
Oh, okay.
Tyler mainly coding, Rob pretty much all the art plus design, and he can code too. I just worked on story, did a little bit of design like puzzles and things like that.
Fair enough. So this is the first actual boss of the game. What he does, oh wow, the RNG! Whoa, okay, that was really good. Nice. So what usually this fight is about, he will throw bombs, and you need to throw them back. But with the sword slash you saw me doing, you can actually hit him. You're not supposed to reach him like that, but you can.
Nah.
So usually, what you want to do is break the wall behind, but that would trigger a cutscene, and cutscenes are slow. So what we do is we use the bombs and the pits here to damage ourselves so much that we die, and we will basically warp out. And we actually recently just tried doing this, and it saves up ideally about 40 seconds. So that's really convenient.
That's crazy.
Oh, you think that's crazy? In 10 seconds you will completely change your mind. That's not crazy at all. So here we're gonna see why the bomb is really broken. So just do this and oh! You just clip through the wall.
You do.
So what actually happens is you place a bomb and then you hold a bomb above your head. And because you get damaged from the bomb, you will drop the bomb you were holding. and it will drop on top of you, and it actually has priority over your character. So what the game thinks, the game doesn't know what to do with the character, so it places it in the first open spot your character is facing, and that's conveniently under the wall. So a little warp there. We actually, in this area, you're not supposed to be here unless you have beaten 2 dungeons, so we basically skipped 2 out of 4 dungeons.
That's good though. Maybe people want to play those 2 dungeons and buy the game.
Fair. It is. To be fair, in the first casual run, the dungeons are really great, and I recently started learning all bosses, and you actually need to go in order with that, because if you trigger cutscenes, I'm gonna trigger a cutscene right here, and if you trigger this, the bosses of the other 2 dungeons will be gone. It's this specific cutscene in the elevator. So basically, all the bosses before that you should have encountered before are just completely vanished. It's really weird that that's the trigger, but it is the way it is. Were you actually aware of that, Miguel?
No, that's...
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't skip this portal. I've done it before, and that's not good, because we need to go back here later. I'll gladly take the heart. So we have another bomb clip here. It works kind of the same. You place one bomb, and you damage yourself with the other bomb. And the bomb you've placed before actually dumps up a little bit, so you can clip through it. But that only works on certain ledges. I need to wait here because we actually have a stamina meter that we need to look out for. So you're gonna be a little bit safer. Usually I would not pick up that hard, but just for a little bit of safety. So here we get the boots. You're not supposed to get it. Also, this is a really cool screen where you can see what bomb clipping actually does. So if we have a donation, this might be a good time to read it. Just one quick donation.
We have one $5 donation saying, "Good luck with the run, Wiredwicky. A bird whispered in my ear that you are a Tetris master."
Oh. Thank you very much. So what you saw here, usually when you walk through water, you walk slowly. But we did find out that if you walk on the edge, you actually keep your usual walking speed. But it's a hot spring, so it will heal you up. It's really weird. It works. Once again, I'm sorry, Miguel, for breaking this game.
That's cool. As long as you're having fun, people are enjoying it.
That's definitely true. Have you actually seen the new strat we have for Crocus?
No, I'm looking forward to that. I've watched you do this, but I think it's been like a week or maybe 2 weeks since I've watched you, so I don't know what.
Yeah, new strat is recently found, and it's like Crocus is the final boss of this game, and it has a lot of RNG to it. But we can kinda manipulate that with the new trick we found, and I really hope I can pull it off, because it's RNG. There is a funny trick to this boss, but it's completely RNG if we get it or not. Also, JFZ is in the chat. Hi, he's one of the community members, and he's done a lot to find tricks in this game. Oh, come on. Okay, that was pretty decent. You will see them later in the run, it's terrible. Also, there is a mini-boss upcoming, and in my chat, they actually had like a certain emote combination to represent that boss, and that's actually, it's kind of in the middle of the game, and people like to throw that out in chat. So I'm gonna say exactly what combination it is, and I don't want you guys to spam it, just post it once, and we can create a wall of that combination in chat. That would be nice. This is actually really good RNG as well. That was a nice battle. So the combination is forehead, squid 2, squid 2, squid 2, squid 4. So only post it once, guys. I would really appreciate that. Don't spam the flat. Don't spam the flat, what? Don't spam the chat.
We don't want to overheat the servers.
Yeah, definitely. And I see also Van in there. Van is actually one of the early runners, because this game came out in March last year for the Steam. But it didn't really sold well, sadly. But when it released in December on the Switch, it just exploded. And it also went for the community. That's it. That's it. Wait till we are at the boss. But that's it. You guys got it. That's really good. So,
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Yeah, kind of spoilers. So Miguel, how do you like the run so far?
Pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a little bit, couple seconds late for me. That's why I'm not like talking while you're doing stuff. But
Yeah, that's
just from
fair.
memory, I don't know what you're talking about.
So this is Snowball Rng. The snowballs are random. They are once they are on screen, they are on a timer. But once you're off screen, they can just completely randomly appear. Have you heard anything about Rob yet?
I haven't. It's kind of weird that he.
Yeah. I really hope he can join for the last bit though. This is actually really tricky. So we've encountered one before. We have 3 now. Oh, right. Alright. Okay. Oh, that was a double kill. That's nice. And okay, good. Not bad.
Easy.
Easy. And this is one of the puzzles. Did you design this one, Miguel? I know there's a little delay, but you should know which puzzle
yeah.
is up, right?
Oh no, these were all Tyler.
Okay.
They have a name. I think they're like they have a Japanese name. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
But yeah.
So if we have 1 or 2 more donations, this is time to read it out.
We have a donation from Zergi.
Zerg!
$10 saying, tonight we see the results of loads of practice paying off. After breaking multiple world records, you're live on ESA to show off the amazing Blossom Tail speedrun. Proud of you, my friend, and good luck. You can do it. Wiki hype. Bro
Aw.
hug from Zergi.
Ah, thank you, Zerg. We can do 1 more. If there is 1 more, of course.
I guess not.
I guess not. That's fine. So we're actually coming up at the boss. So guys, you know what to type. So this boss, the bosses are actually the most RNG. This is not what I want to see. Because he can just yeah, he can do this, and this is actually the best you can get because he can do multiple cycles of that. Ooh, that was not good. But if he just decides to pop up, you will always you will guaranteed get the icicle drop there. Nice. And there's actually, if he's underground, or if he's under the snow, there's actually, you can still hit him with bombs. It's really stupid. His hitbox is still there. You can hit him with a sword, but you can't hit him with bombs.
I agree. That is stupid. Tyler.
Well, you're the one that can do something about it, right?
I can tell Tyler, but it's all up to him, man.
And thanks, chat, for posting the emotes I told you about. I like Noel. So if we have time, I probably don't have a donation, but if we have time, or if we have a donation, we have time now.
We currently do not have a donation. Sorry.
That's sad. It's okay.
Go on, chat.
We can do better than that.
Yeah, come on, Chad.
Yeah.
Wiredwicky's giving you a show. Gotta pay
I
up.
hope so. So what I do want to mention about this game has a lot of clever references. My favorite one is to a game with a shovel and a knife. I'm not gonna tell which game it is, but you might figure out what. And it's actually funny. I do want to talk about the whole fact that this is actually a told story. And sometimes you will see actually the dialogue from the game is gonna be on the bottom, but the dialogue from the storytellers is gonna be on top, and that can sometimes influence the game. Do you mind telling about that, Miguel?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to, if we're gonna tell a story within a story, we wanted to make it a little bit interactive, I guess you could say. So there are moments where Grandpa says something, but the kids start arguing what boss they wanna, mini boss they wanna see. So you as a player can pick who you fight or what kind of enemies you encounter. I don't think you're gonna in the speedrun you're gonna meet any of them, but
No, that's true. But it is pretty funny, and there are also a few caves that if you walk in there, the treasure's just there, and then the kids are like, no, that's way too easy. We're not gonna do that. So you need to solve a few puzzles or just fight some enemies that randomly spawn. So that's really cool. But especially the bosses, you have options, so you can change. I believe the options don't really matter. They don't really change that much, but it might be bad. I'm gonna try. Ice physics are really stupid in this game. Uh-oh. Okay, we survived. That's good. We did it. So ice physics are kind of weird in this game. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Okay, so this is the room before the boss, but we warp out here, and the reason we do that is because we're gonna get an item here, and it's the best item in the game, honestly. And we do want to get it because it will help on the bosses, but it's also we need to hit a switch in that icy room, and you do want to do that on with ranged attack. Because it's a really silly road, and it's just way safer this way. And it kills bosses faster, so that's why we do it. I'm gonna need bombs. So what we do here is actually pretty stupid. But we're gonna do a death warp here. So I was actually a little bit trolling. I actually managed my health there in the snowball room, and I did. You always want to come out with just half a heart. So that was actually just pretty good execution. So you death warp to the portal and you can get immediately back.
Well done.
Thank you. I mean, if I was really scared, I would have used my potion. I know I have that. So there was the switch. We hit it, and now we go to the boss. And this boss can be quite something. We don't have any emo spam for this one. I'm sorry.
Now's your chance, chat, to make something up.
Yeah. So what we want to see is him dropping down. He can stay on. He can keep flying, and you can't hit him when he is up in the air. So we do want to drop him. We do want him to drop a lot. And so far it's been good. Okay, this is fine because I need to recharge my energy anyways. I think it's just a few hits away. It could actually be a really quick fight. Taking damage, it's fine. Okay. Should have him here. Nice. That was actually a really quick fight. I'm glad with that. So we're gonna have a lot of dialogue and cutscene here.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want. A lot of button mashing. So, Miguel, what's your favorite part of this game? Even though we're maybe not even gonna see it because we skip a lot. But what's your favorite part of this game, actually?
Actually, yeah, the one you skipped was Golem's Haven. It's kind of like the magical, evil druids and giant rock enemies. That's one of the cooler areas.
Yeah, it's a really cool area. I agree. I also love the fact that in my splits, when I go to the elevator, I call the split not Golem Haven because the game, if you trigger the cutscene, the game tells you to go to Golem Haven, and we just don't go there. But we need to change that because we don't even see the cutscene anymore, so it doesn't really make sense. Yeah. Have you, by the way, ever considered this game could be played like this? How I'm playing it right now with the broken bombs and stuff like that?
No. I mean, we obviously did our best to make sure there was no glitch and stuff, but it's 3 of us actually who made this game. Well, 2.5 because I just did writing. The other 2 guys actually did all the programming and coding and, plus composer. But, like I'm reading in chat patch notes, don't worry. I might not say anything.
Yeah, because what I want to tell you about, I want to tell about chat about that because you already told me that you're gonna patch it out, or you're actually gonna try to patch it out. So we have an 100% category and any percent no save and quit. And the reason for that is any percent, there is a save and quit glitch that if you set up a save file on a specific place and you open it during a run in another file, you just switch to that, immediately quit and go back to the original file, you will unlock certain rooms that you should not have unlocked. It's actually something that I believe happens in a game like Earthbound as well. I believe they have that too. And it is convenient, but you were telling me that you were going to patch that out, right?
Yeah, that most likely will be patched, just because that can actually ruin, you know, like you pass the game and your little brother wants to play it now in his own save and all the doors are open, or you know, things like that. It just kind of ruins the game.
Well, it's if you just close the game and you reopen it, it's fine. It's just if you keep the game open and you switch save files that it happens.
Yeah.
But it's still, well, it's still convenient because it can also work the other way around. If you first have a save file in a room that you have not unlocked yet, and you go to a save file where it should be unlocked, then it can be locked. And that's really stupid. That's actually good to patch that out. And that's the reason why I'm showing off any percent no save and quit, because that's probably going to be the main any percent category anyways.
Yeah, I'll probably just patch out bombs altogether. You're
No, please. Patch out bombs, oh my. Then this game would be completely different.
Yeah, but I ended up really liking the bombs more than I, you know, expected to. They pack a punch.
Okay, so this is gonna be the worst room in the game. This is basically the run killer. So, Miguel, what was your inspiration, or what was the inspiration for your team to create this room? I really like to know.
Pokemon Zubats.
It's actually that reference, yeah. So we used the invincibility potion here to not get hit, and we did it. I'm really glad that happened. So I do need to wait a little bit for my stamina.
Looks a little bit hectic.
It's a terrible room. Okay, we did it. So I do want to keep my sword beams here. You actually obtain a sword beam after you got the third element that we got. So that's nice. We only got the third element. Although the game thinks we got all three of them. Oh, that was bad. It's fine. So we're already actually pretty close to the end. We're gonna go to the last area of the game.
We have lots of donations whenever you're ready.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. We have Nirvesh donating 5 sending in a donation as I sip a refreshing Red Bull TM. Then we have Dan on the Moon donating $50, saying had to donate during the Blossom Tales run.
Dan is actually the one that has done a lot of the routing in this game. He's actually currently routing 100%, which is insane.
He also says, love seeing this game get more runners and especially happy to see it being run on a stage like this. Good luck with the run, Wiki, and please, good Crocus RNG.
Thank you very much. So I would like to point out that we have a Discord community. If you are planning on running this game or you just want to know more about it, you can just join the Discord community. It's up on the... If you go to the speedrun page of Blossom Tales and you go to the forum, then you will find the link to the Discord. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. There are a lot of there are not a lot of runners yet, but there are a lot of people that will help you out, regardless.
Is there time for another?
Yeah, one
Okay.
quick one.
So we have Grim saying, thanks to all the runners, keep doing good things for great causes, donating $15. And we are only $30 away from 17K.
I hope we can break that during this run. That would be nice. Okay, that's fine. So usually you have to do a lot in this dungeon, but we just bump clip up there and we immediately just go to the last section, which is once again very convenient. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. So we do need to puzzle. We have time for one more donation, if we have one.
We have a $1 donation from Zergi again saying, you want a donation? Here, take it. Take my rupee. Money.
Thank you very much. So we're now... Okay, so this breaks only one barrier, as you can see. But the game thinks we actually broke all the barriers at this point. Because it was not... it was not expecting you to be there. So we can go straight to the final boss now. I do want to get this one. So I hope I can show this off. We will see if we can. It's still RNG. Ooh, that's bad. It's the worst. Okay, so we can bomb clip up this altar. Oh my god, are you serious? That's the worst RNG. The bats are terrible. Just gonna hope he won't spam the bats again. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, I messed it up. This is actually kind of scary. I'm gonna try to get up anyways. Okay, that's nice. Oh wow, did he just really do that? Oh god. This is not good. Really now? Okay. Wow. I just got like terrible RNG. Oh, he's up. Okay, this is interesting. So in second phase, yeah, okay. The time is coming up soon. The time is coming up right now. Oh, thank you very much. So what happens is you trigger second phase, and then the winners break, and then his hitbox will actually be on the altar. So he was basically invisible, but we could still hit him.
2609.
That's, I think, 24 seconds off PB. Or, yeah, it's...
Not too bad.
My PB is 25:45. So that was actually a really good one. I was hoping for a run that was 26:30. So I'm really satisfied about this run. So thanks very much for watching. Well, thanks for joining. What do you think of the boss strat there, of Crocus strat?
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it's pretty awesome actually seeing the whole community just from all our bugs and stuff. It was fun.
It's really interesting. So thank you for joining.
Wiki,
Yes?
you had one more donation.
Oh.
From Mukomo, donating $15 saying, gotta donate while the game is being run.
Nice, Mukomo. Mukomo is also a member of the community. He recently started running it. He did admit sometimes to the leaderboards, and he's improving a lot. So that's nice.
We also got... Oh, sorry.
We got 17k.
We got 17k, yeah. The donation is from Night God, donating 15, saying 17k. Hi.
Nice.
Thank you, Night
So
God.
I do want to give a quick shout out to a few people if we can. Can I do that?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to, even though he wasn't here, I want to do a shout out to Rob. Rob is amazing. He, as said, he developed this game. Same for Tyler. I want to shout out him too. And I want to give a shout out to the music composer, who is Josie. And Josie did a really good job. The soundtrack is amazing, and I love it very, very much. Then I want to shout out to Contos. Contos is actually commentating on the French restream. So I want to say, Contos, bonjour mon frère. And the last one I want to shout out is Emile. Emile is the boyfriend of my cousin. And they actually showed me this game on New Year's Eve. And if they didn't show me this game, I probably wouldn't even know about this game to this day.
Nice.
So, and Emile is also a runner of this game. So that's really cool. We have some family competition going on there. So this was Blossom Tales. I hope you enjoyed the run. There's a lot more to it in the actual, not in the speedrun, not in this category, but there's actually a lot more to it, and it's a really cool game. It's definitely at least worth checking out. And I don't know, if you like adventure RPGs, then this is definitely the game for you. So this was a run. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wiredwicky, for running.
Thanks. Bye. Say bye to chat.
Bye. awesome. It's awesome to see that devs are actually joining a community like that.
Wiredwicky. Wiredwicky, I'm gonna read a donation, but I want you to be around when I read it once the ad is gone. You heard me? Yeah. Alright, so we have a $100 donation from Black Sheep Video saying Blossom Tales is probably the best true to the source material Zelda-like I've ever had the privilege of playing. Cheers to the dev team and good luck to Wiredwicky on the run. Thank you so much, Black Sheep Video. That is so generous of you. $100 is a lot and it goes a long way. Alright, so let's take it to Intermission, where you're gonna be seeing planks.
Hey, it's only me. Thought I'd go over what's going to be happening for the rest of the night. In the original schedule, this was all allocated as open block. We were just going to look for stuff to do that was not going to be planned so well, and we thought we'd feel it out with the attendees at the event and so on and so forth. So this is the open block's gonna kick off after Pokemon Red. The first thing in the open block is gonna be Icy with Etienne TV, who's the guy doing Pokemon just now. Then we're gonna have Ragnarok Online with Kenny Man. And then one of the more interesting things that we're gonna be having is the Minecraft bingo race between Ethelon and Joshima's. There is a donation incentive for this. Joshima's is much better at this category than Ethelon is, so we've got a bid going on for a handicap. For every $10 or $20 that is donated towards that incentive, we are going to have Josh start a minute later, up to $200 total. And then following that, about 8:23 local time, according to the schedule right now, we are going to kick off with a roughly 5-hour Dungeons and Dragons campaign with Firepaw, who earlier ran South Park: The Fractured But Whole, as the GM. and 5 victims who are really hard to see because the light's in my face. Zephyr, Växjö, Ethelon. It's really far away. Cool dudes, and a couple of them have never played D&D before. So that is going to run through to tomorrow lunchtime, and then back to the normal schedule tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be awesome. I hope you come and check it out. It's going to be a first time to do something like D&D at ESA. Firepaw has assured me that this campaign's really fun and really tight and compact, and that he's not going to try and kill all the characters in the first couple of dice rolls. So, we have a couple of file name incentives coming up for Pokemon Red. I think you've got a couple of more minutes for them. We have the Nidoran name, which is really close. At the moment, we've got Lecoin on $168. We've got Sif on $110, and then Nidoran on $10. So if you want Sif to win, you only have to donate it's $50 towards Sif for it to overtake Lecoin. Or if you want to just snipe it from scratch, get that $200 out of your pocket and you can choose the Nidoran name. We've also got the trainer name coming up. Currently, Vohaiho is currently in the lead by about $150 ahead of Bazinga. So if you want Bazinga to win, it's about $150 for that to be sniped. Or $240 to pick your name from scratch. That hasn't been cut off quite yet, but will be cut off very shortly because Etienne TV is just setting up. Things you can check out on YouTube. Yesterday morning, I don't know what times they're doing these days. I went through with Eno a set of videos that I filmed on Monday at the ESA Summer Hotel. That is up on our YouTube and it's up on our Twitch uploads right now. You can go and check it out on either. You get a feeling for the size of the conference space we've got in Malmö and a size of the hotel rooms before you go and book them. Our YouTube is Our YouTube is youtube.com/Euro ESA. It got changed. It used to be Euro Speed Assembly, but I think it still works. Yeah. And then for our Twitch uploads, all of our runs are going immediately on Twitch uploads. Twitch.tv/ESA Marathon/videos. So our media strategy for the next couple of months is going to be, if you want to check out runs from this event, go and check out Twitch uploads. We are going to be uploading them onto our YouTube, but very slowly. That is the same thing as we did at summer, and it worked very well. So, unfortunately, last summer Twitch uploads wasn't working, so it meant there was some delays in being able to view your runs. Also, just now, if you donate more than $10 in a single donation, you'll be entered into 2 prize draws. First of which is the Vertigear gaming chair, which is one of the ones that I'm sitting on just now. And you'll also be entered into a prize draw for an Elgato Stream Deck, which is the cool little toy that I'm using to change scenes and so on and so forth. If you stream, it's going to make you feel a lot more control over what you're doing, because you don't have to constantly go in and out of OBS to add or remove scenes, change your camera, play a silly animation. Yeah. Oh, you ready? I'm being told that we're ready. So, everybody, good luck, have fun. This is going to be Pokemon Red Glitchless with Etienne TV.
Hello again, Twitch chats, that's iTunes, and welcome for the Pokemon Red runs. We're going to be, I hope, the new Master Pokemon this night, and with a pretty well important commentator here. He will introduce itself. So.
Retrotato. I did Pokemon Diamond Pearl earlier and Pokemon Colosseum last night, and I'm gonna try and help with commentary as best as I can, even though Gen 1 is not my strongest side, but I'll do what I can.
And you will do Pokemon Crystal later in the
Yeah.
marathon, yeah.
Like in 12 hours time.
So, all the Pokemon Red's run begins by resetting all of the data. That's very important, because most of the things at the beginning of the games will be RNG, of course, and you have to we need to have a clear save to be sure all is going well. So can you let's go for a little count.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So that's Pokemon Red.